Okay, now here's an interesting way to give back to the community, to give back to somebody you can relate to help somebody too, to change their life with a little effort on your part, and it doesn't cost you a nickel. How do you like that? It doesn't even cost you anything, just a few clicks of a mouse, and you're able to do that. That's right. There's a new website. That's not new. It's been around for years, actually. That was really was used in other developed countries for people to get money to start little entrepreneuring projects. So you could get, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, or whatever, and you raise it through the crowds. But it's a loan. And what's neat about this, it's called KIVA. That's the website. And watch this video, because this woman did it. She cares so much about entrepreneurs in this country and other countries helping themselves up by the bootstraps. All they need is a little money to do that. And what's neat about this site, because you're really lending them the money, and you're worried about, are these real people or not? And you could lend them just $25. That's it, just $25, and they could get on their way. I mean, it's so important to a small business where they only need 1,000, so he gets 100 people giving him $10 a piece, and he's there. Or she's there. So that's how this works. It's the power of crowds. So you putting in a little money and getting the money back originally, so you give it to somebody else for them to have an opportunity. Now, what a great country if we're all helping each other with a little bit of money, and they could get the new vehicle, the new PC or whatever they need to really start a business or whatever, whether it's in this country, and they're vetted. Vetted means like somebody investigated that little entrepreneur who sits in their kitchen table like me, or whoever it is. There's a nonprofit organization that will check out these businesses to make sure they're real, and they have a 99% success rate. That means 99% of the people get their money back. So you have hardly any risk. You could take $25 and give $5 to 5 different people to help them along the way. And what a wonderful Christmas gift for everybody. Not only you, the power of giving, but them too, to get something, what they need to really change their life. So watch this video and see how you could take advantage of this too. And you may want to get money from this, or you may want to give money to this. Well, Susan Bender Phelps, I don't know if people know this, but we've met before, and I've interviewed you because you got nice help from nonprofit and government assistance to start your consulting business. And now you have the successful consulting business, OdysseyMentoring.com, where you really train people how to mentor and help organizations and individuals and everything like that, right? But I want to talk about how you're saving the world for $25.
Thank you.
I just think this is the neatest thing that you're doing. I mean, you found this an online crowdfunding site called Kiva, right?
Yes.
And you really help entrepreneurs all across the country now. Almost with very little money, and it's a loan to do what they want to do in life, just like you're doing, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So and they all pay back.
And you get paid back. So really, for as little as $25, you could go and small entrepreneurs like you and I or whatever that need funding to do things in life, come to this site and tell you what you need funding for, and then you help support it and you get paid back, huh?
Yes, and truly, you can do loans as little as $5.
$5? No,
you can give as much as you have to give, but literally, you can get started making a difference for a small business owner for $5.
Wow. What a Christmas gift. Not only that, you're giving $5 or $25 or $100 to small businesses who really need it, but it's for yourself. I mean, could you imagine you see the person who really needs that and what they need to grow their little business or hire somebody else or get a new truck? Like you said, you're an exterminator, right?
Yes.
How did he do it? What did he do?
Well, Eric owns a company that is a pest control company that uses the most environmentally friendly chemicals that you can get. And he left being a stockbroker.
Oh, really?
Yes. and he uses environmentally friendly vehicles, and he is part of an incubator here in Oregon, and they actually became part of the Kiva Zip project.
I see.
Where they will vet a small business to make sure that they have the ability to pay back the loan, that they're doing business in a good way, that they have what it takes to succeed. And then they become a partner. So when you look up a business, you can see who their community partner is.
I see. So it's not just, some guy in a basement trying to get, $1,000 from you.
Right. And Eric needed a loan to buy his second vehicle to grow his business. And I thought it was a great idea. Plus, I pay him to get rid of certain bugs around my house. It was the perfect match.
Wow.
And I just made the loan a couple of months ago when he entered into this. He made his full goal. He was able to buy the vehicle. And now when I log on at Kiva and I go to my account, I can see that he's already paid me back 21 cents.
Really?
Right?
But now you're part of his life in a way, aren't you?
Exactly.
And you see him grow.
You can send him messages, attaboy. You can also talk to the other investors who have invested and see who they are and what they do. And just yesterday I invested in a woman named Sharon who has an author support services.
I see.
I'm an author.
You need support.
Great thing. So I loaned her $25 toward her goal to take a class that will get her certified as a virtual assistant. Wow. She's in Houston, Texas.
Well, when you go on your author's tour in Houston, Texas.
Exactly.
By the way, what's the name of your book, Susan?
My book is called Aspire Higher, and it's actually true stories of business and career mentoring success.
Cool. Now, we all need help, man. And I think that the nicest thing in life is to give help as a mentor, I mean, if you're not investing in yourself, if you're doing well enough, then you have to invest in other people. I think that's the purpose of life,
And it turns out that when you mentor someone, you actually get as much, possibly even more than the person you're mentoring.
Absolutely. It's a selfish act.
Walk your talk, you end up having breakthroughs too.
Absolutely. What I love about helping anybody else, I hear what I believe. Sometimes I'm not strong enough to do it, but when I try to help somebody else, I'm really telling them what I believe, not what I do, because your environment, sometimes it's hard to do what you really believe.
Yes.
And so that's what I love, hearing what I believe, and that only comes out when I'm trying to help somebody. But now you're not only helping people through your mentoring, consulting business, but also through giving, and it's not even giving, it's lending, and you're getting all the money back. Yeah.
Exactly. Which gives me the opportunity to then lend it again.
Yes. Wow.
Not just to make money at it, I'm in it to continue this path of empowerment that I've set upon. I want to get my book in as many people's hands so that they find out the best, most effective way they can mentor or be mentored. I love giving through Kiva because it just lights me up.
You see, and so the people who need money are trying to do things. So actually, it's connecting with people who are trying to accomplish things in life, and that's exciting to me.
Exactly.
People who are sitting back in a chair and just complaining about life. These are people trying to do something. So you get involved in them doing something, and that encourages you. Hey, why don't I do more?
And they raise the bar for everyone.
Yes.
Growing businesses is the best way I know to help us turn our country in a direction we want it to go, to give people the American dream.
Right. And control your life, too, as a small business person. You're certainly going to work more, but you have control of your life. I mean, you're doing it because you really want to. So work in this house.
One day.
You're right. But I see Kiva, I was reading on their website that they've given, $500 million already. God, I mean, that's that's more than the government, it seems. Yeah.
Well, the government gives it to farmers,
Right.
big agribusiness. They give it to big corporations. But us little guys, there are some government grants and loans, and you're the guy to go. You're the go-to guy for finding out about those.
But this sounds easier, doesn't it?
You would think, but I really love this idea of having a community partner, an organization that understands economic development and business in your community, who can look at your business and say, this one is worth investing in. And then by the time you're up on Kiva, you've gone through a bunch of hoops.
So you got the holy water already, and you're pretty. You've invented. So there are people also you could learn from. So you as another entrepreneur, seeing somebody doing something, that gives you an idea about what you could do. And so and for as little as $25, you're doing all this. That's what I got. But you mentioned something that you could give gift cards for Christmas.
Yes, or birthdays.
Hanukkah, anything.
New Year's.
Right.
Whenever you're moved to give a gift, this is a gift that, one, allows the person you're giving it to make a difference.
Right.
It also informs them about this whole new world of making a difference.
Right.
And I think it's a little addictive.
Yeah. Like home shopping, or something. But so we have a place now where, especially in the holidays, you want to give somewhere, and you're worried about all these big, the cancer and the things you can't relate to as much. But here's a way to give, and you don't even give it a loan, but you're helping somebody inspire and succeed and everything at a small donation, and you get the money back. What could be better than that?
And people can borrow as little as $500 to $1,000, and as much as $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It may be a harder sell to get 10,000, but the businesses that I'm looking at are asking to raise, this woman, Sharon, she needed $5,450.
Wow.
And she's got 34% of it raised.
Wow,
she
so
needs
she's on her way.
3,575 to go.
Good for her. So, watching that tote machine go,
It's in real time.
Right. Oh, that's wonderful. No, it's such a great thing in life, and it's really other humans, helping individually, which is better than some big middleman or something. And who knows where that money goes. Well, you're a delight, Susan. Thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure, Matthew.
Sharing.
I think what you do is so important because really being able to find the resources that can help you, whether it's a government grant, a government program, or a project like Kiva.
Right. So it's either Kiva.com for that, but for Susan, it's OdysseyMentoring.com.
Yes.
Look at the book.
All right, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're a delight. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Now, isn't that cool? I mean, there's so many things going on in this country. I mean, when you look at non-traditionals, you don't go to a traditional bank. They're not going to give any of these people money, right? Because they need the money. Banks are for people who don't need money. And that's why there's so many new ways now to solve problems, to do things in life. We're all here for such a short time. So use these tools that are out there to help you do something for yourself, for your community, and everybody. You're happier, you're able to love more, and people are able to love you more too.